All right, guys, welcome back to the second episode of The Office. You guys watched the first one, and a ton of people followed, and I really appreciate that. I know that following a dental office may seem kind of cheesy, but hey, whatever. It's my passion. I love to film, love to edit, and I love dentistry. So those three things combined has evolved into this channel. And today I'm going to show you guys the toughest part of owning a business. Now, I'm going to get into that a little bit, but first of all, we kind of have some bad news that I got to share with you. Ladies, you know what today is? Kim?
It's Monday.
Oh, I know that, but Sam, do you know what today is? It's the last day that you wear the Halloween shirts.
Oh,
yeah, I thought it was take your race car to work day.
No, you gotta just drive the same truck. I think people appreciate when you drive the same vehicle. But you started this trend of the Halloween shirts like 4 years ago.
Yep, we did.
And today's the last day for a year. It's kind of sad.
I messed up and I forgot mine today.
I know, but at least Becca and Sam got it.
Where's yours?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I have to dress a little bit differently as the doctor from everybody else. Don't I? Is that like a thing?
I think holidays is fine.
You think holidays I should? Alright, so moving forward, I'll wear it. We should get like a Thanksgiving or Christmas one too. Although we have a lot of Jewish patients, so maybe we get like a holiday neutral shirt or something.
Divide it.
Alright, I do want your opinion because you just brought something up, Sam. You said like drive your race car to work day, but I feel like I have to drive the same pickup truck every day. Is that another stereotype? Like I shouldn't drive a race car to the office?
You started that trend 4 or 5 years ago, sometime in October.
What, driving a truck to the office?
No, you drove
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper and you said it'll be take your race car to work day every year on this day.
What, November 1st?
It's sometime in the next week or two, yeah.
Well, I feel like I need to find that picture. I'm going to put it right here. I know I have a picture of it on my Facebook somewhere. Maybe I should drive a... I just feel like showing up in a 01 Corvette or like a burnout car at a dental office. It just says HOA security on the side.
Park across the street.
I know. I should though. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. All right, well, I do want to show you guys one thing. I'm planning on showing you a little bit of dental side, like educating you guys a little bit about it in every episode. But also, I am going to get into like the toughest part of owning business because today's a really good example for it. But this question just came up, and so I want to explain it to you because I get asked this question all the time in dentistry. So I would say the number one most popular question I get asked as a dentist is, what's the difference between veneers and crowns? All right, perfect example. We got some cabinets on the wall here. If you get a veneer, it's basically like just replacing the handles and the cabinet doors in your cabinets, but they're still the same cabinet underneath, all right? If you get a crown, it's more like replacing your whole cabinets, but you're still keeping the structure of your house underneath it. So, to show you on a model, this is an example of a bridge, okay? When you prepare a tooth for a crown, you have to smooth it down all the way. When you do it for a veneer, all you do is shave down the front side. Aesthetically, it looks the exact same from the outside. However, it's completely different because a veneer, you're only taking off just a little bit of tooth to make a veneer. The crown, you're going all the way around. So the veneers tend to pop off, they're not as strong. My wife was a perfect candidate for veneers. If you haven't seen this video, I'm gonna link it right here. We basically made her no prep veneers where we just glued them on, but she's had issues where they pop off and she has to cut up all of her food before she eats it. The crowns, on the other hand, go all the way around the tooth. They're a lot stronger, but they aesthetically look the same as veneers. So if you're talking about a young female who cuts up her food and has very sensitive teeth, veneers are probably a better option. But for a guy like me who puts pencils in my mouth and tools when I'm working, the crowns can be a lot better and probably last longer and less maintenance. So all in all, it kind of depends on the person. I always recommend crowns, but some people just want veneers. So there you go. There's your daily dose of dentistry education right there. All right, so today's, like I was saying earlier, today's the perfect example of what the toughest part about business is. And let me count. So far today, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 patients today. What?
You said 6, 7.
So stupid. What a stupid meme. And we made $0. So what that means is the office is bringing in no income today, which means I'm having to pay to have the lights on, to see the patients, the payroll, all that stuff. And it's probably a couple $1,000s every time I open these doors. But today is full of exams and new patient exams and everything that goes along with setting up for days that we do have a lot of treatment. So that's the hardest thing about being a business owner, is days like today where I have no income, I'm paying everyone to be here, banking on that in the future we're gonna have days where we make money. And so what's different about working for yourself versus being an employee is you can come in and clock in. You know you're gonna get paid for the hours that you're here today. Me, on the other hand, I am paying money out of my pocket to be here today, hoping that in the future that I get to recoup that. And it's tough. You know, I came off of a trip this past weekend. We went to Glamis Sand Dunes. If you haven't seen that trip, super sick. Chance said it was his favorite trip yet with us. And we toured up with the Cletus and Biff gang. Then went to Vegas for a few days and did battle bots and gambled, and it was just epic time. I'll link the video up here. But anyways, if you want to be your own business owner, then just plan on losing money, because not every day you're here are you cashing out. You're betting on the future basically. But I truly believe that like those who put in the time and you put in the work and the effort, it will pay off. You know, Chance and I he's working on something in the background you guys are gonna find out about in the days to come that we've been grinding on for months. And he's nervous, I'm nervous, but I'm trying to like coach him and tell him that like if you put in the work, it's gonna pay off. So stay tuned for a super exciting announcement on Thursday, October 30th. It's something that he and I have been working on a lot over the past couple months. Are you nervous? I'm nervous, but it's going to be epic, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. All right, well, that wraps it up for episode number 2 of The Office. I plan on doing these vlogs just because I love dentistry, you know, and I love sharing it with you guys. And I know that so many people out there in this world don't know what the heck we're doing in your mouth. And so please reach out to me with questions, and let me help you through this process, because it's not easy for anybody. We'll see you on the next episode, and thanks for following, guys, and I hope you enjoy this daily dose of dentistry.